All right, so since I can factor the top, now look, you're going to have two expressions up top. One of them, guys, is going to be what's on the bottom every time. One of these is going to be x minus 3. Okay? So x times x would give you the x squared. What can I times here and here that gives me 3? It's got to be 3 times 1, right? All right, are my signs going to be the same or are they going to be different signs? Check. Second sign's a minus, so they're going to be different. Hey, I got an x minus 3 on the bottom, so the other one must be x plus 1. Now you can cross that one out. Yep. So this is how these other 4 problems are different. If you can factor the top, you got to do it different. All right, now watch. These two cross out, right? X minus 3's cross out completely. What's the only thing that's left over? X plus 1. Y equals x plus 1. I need y'all to write it down. That's the only thing that's left over, so write it down. Everything else got crossed out. Now, I need y'all to graph that by rise over run, just like we did last week. Where do I start? What's my starting point? 1. Right here, put a dot. All right, what's my slope? What's my rise over run? Up 1 over 1. So y'all need to make a bunch of dots at up 1 over 1. And we need to draw a line. And you need to draw your line all the way across your page. All right, that's the first step on this problem. Draw your line. Now we got one more step. All right, the last step on these is you got to find where the hole is. What's he talking about, a hole? This is what I'm talking about. When x minus 3 got crossed out, guys, it made a hole in your line. So if you want to find out where the hole is, bring down x minus 3. What happens to minus 3 when I move it over?
Plus 3.
All right, so you go to plus 3 on the x-axis. Watch. 1, 2, 3. You follow that up to where it hits your line. That's where your hole is. Now, I like to erase. Whoops, that's not what I want. I like to erase what's inside my circle. So that's how you're going to do these last 4. Draw a line, put a hole in it. The hole always goes wherever you cross something out, that makes the hole. All right, so the last 4 problems are going to be like this. That's 5, 6, 8, and 9. All right, so if I can do one more with you, maybe you can do the other ones by yourself. All right, let's do number 8. Everybody good on 5? Whoa. Weird it say that from the other day. So can I erase that? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. So number 8, same kind of problem, just a little bit different on the factoring. I got x squared minus 16 over x plus 4. All right. So we know the top's going to factor. Now this one's different than number 5. How's it different? The top on number 5 had 3 numbers. It was a trinomial. How many numbers is on the top? On this one, just 2. This one's going to be easy. This is called a difference of squares. Isn't 16 a perfect square? Yep. What's the perfect square for 16?
4.
So y'all got an x minus 4 and an x plus 4. So I think it's much easier when it's a square root type, a difference of squares. All right, so now we do it the same way. Which one's cross out? What's the only one that's left? You got to write that one down, and now you need to graph it by rise over run. All right, graph it. Make a line. Draw your line all the way across the problem. So maybe in the morning I can give you a sheet and we can do these by yourself. We weren't quite ready to do these by ourselves today. All right, where do I start out on this one? Where's the starting point? Negative 4. Put a point. All right, what number's in front of x right here? 1, so my rise over run is 1 over 1. So y'all need to draw a line right through there. All right, so now let's find the hole. What's the hole made from? The hole's made from whatever you crossed out. We crossed out x plus 4. So where's the hole going to be? Move plus 4 over, that makes it a negative 4. So, wow, I'm going to need to, can I go down? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down. Your hole's going to be right here. So, line there, and line goes through the hole. I think y'all's graph is a little bit longer than mine, so y'all shouldn't have a problem fitting it on. Is that the bottom of it? Okay. All right, so can y'all do 6 and 9 by yourself, or do I need to do number 6? I don't mind doing another one. Y'all just tell me. Everybody good on 6 and 9? All right, do them. Try 6 and 9. We'll check them. Then we're going to do something else. Maybe in the morning I don't have to stand up here and talk the whole time. Maybe in the morning I can just give y'all a sheet, y'all can do it. Where's my answer sheet at? There it is. All right, I'm doing 6 and 9. Start on 6. If you get stuff, tell me.
On number 6, when you do x minus 1 and x minus 1 to get negative 2.
Yep, x minus 1 and x minus 1 is going to, yeah, you're right. So you cross out 1x minus 1 on the bottom, gave you 1x minus 1 on the top. So you still got 1x minus 1 left over, right? So negative 1. Why are you rolling? You work last night, this? I'm going to close this one. I got my 6 and 9 if you want me to check yours. Try 6 when the line's up. Got 6. You stuck? See what I did? I fattened the top.
Cross out
So
1.
the top of yours,
Yeah,
I
so
put
this
X
one's
and
the
X.
Cross out that one.
Numbers how many
and
times
is
you want it, and 1 is 1. So I had X minus 1 and X minus 1. Mm-hmm. Yep, both are
x
negative.
minus 1 is equal to 0.
Alright, so the top of yours right here. Since the second sign is a plus, your signs are going to have to be the same. So I had X minus 1 and X minus 1. That's the only way mine and yours is different.
On these, you didn't 7 equal to 0.
Good. Anybody stuck over here on 6? Yeah, feeling good. So now we got a graphic. Line go to negative 1, make a point. Uh-huh. And then do up 1 over 1.
Yeah, you go to negative 1. You rise over 1.
Alright. Mark 1 off on the bottom, 1 off on the top, right? If I marked off X minus 1, move that over, now to make it plus 1. So the whole should actually be a positive, not negative. Got it? Same thing on the other one. Since you marked out X plus 4, Mackenzie, X plus 4 equals 0, move it over, so instead of having your whole at positive 4, your whole should be at negative 4. So mine was down here. Pretty good.
You gotta find the hole.
You good? Levi, you good? 6 and 9. Yep, you good. Good. Oh, sorry, I did that one. Alright, you got to fatten at the top.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so.
Alright. The hole comes from what you marked out, right? If you marked out X minus 1, and gave if I had X minus 1 equals 0 and I move it over, that's going to be positive 1. So your hole should be a positive 1, not negative 1. Same thing gave you. Your whole comes from what you marked out, right? What you marked out. You marked out x minus
You got a
1,
positive
right?
one on the whole side.
So x minus 1 equals 0, Isaiah. Move minus 1 over, it becomes a positive 1. So your whole should be a positive 1, not negative 1. And you put your whole at negative 1. Jason, you see mine, or you do the same thing? You good on 69? Which one are we doing? Yep, okay. Here's the deal. When your second sign is a plus, these signs have to be the same. JP got to mark off one off on the bottom and one off on the top. What's the only thing that's left over? Write it down. Y equals x minus 1. Alright, so that's what you're going to graph. So what I did, I went to negative 1, put a point. Alright, what's your rise over run? It's got a 1 in front of the x, so I went up 1 over 1 to put a point. So mine look like this. Just like that. Well, there's a positive 1 in front of the x. So you got to have a rise over run. So I made that up 1 over 1. So go up 1 over 1, put a point, do another one. All right, now draw a line through it, all the way across. And then we'll figure out where the hole is. So I did plus 4 minus 2. Yeah, I did plus 4 minus 2. All right, so now we got to find the hole. The hole comes from what you marked out. What did you mark out? So if you got x minus 1 equals 0 and you move that over, it's going to make it a positive 1. So what I did, I went positive 1. Yep. You done? Yep, good. Kelly, I hadn't looked at yours. Let me look at 6 and 9. Kelly, you did what everybody else did. Your line's good on these two, but your hole's wrong. What'd you mark out on number 9? X plus 4, right?
Oh, wait.
Right? So if it's x plus 4 equals 0, and you move the plus 4 over, it's going to make it a minus 4.
Yep.
So your hole should be at minus 4. I already checked yours. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, we're going to do that in a minute. Give me just a second on that and you just copy what I put. Good. All right, do this one. I'll give y'all another minute and then we'll do the back. All right, so where's my first screen at that I put my warm-up on? Because if I go here, it's nowhere up here. It only started saving them here when I did what you told me to do in open file. Okay. And you got to work on that fourth period. It's got to be up there somewhere.
There's an undo button
Where's it at?
on the bottom. Those two.
Right here?
The one that goes back should undo.
All right, so I go here. Can I go back to this and undo? Let's see. Yeah. All right, I just want to erase the line right there. It's erasing my graph. I don't want it to erase the graph. It's okay. I can go to another one and get another graph. Why'd you erase that one? That one was right. Why'd you erase it? Because you gotta go -1 and then look. You're gonna have x minus 1 left over after you mark out 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Okay. Since you got a 1 in front of the x, that's 1 over 1, so your rise over runs up 1 over. Up 1 over. You went up 1 back. So I don't care if you fix it, just know in the future. All right, we got to go to the back, guys. All right, so whether you finished or not, everybody flip over.